born winner, Lewis. And you end up supporting Arsenal. How did that happen?
You know what it was? When I was a kid, my sister bullied me into it. No, my sister's like 10 years older than me, and she was a gooner. And so when I was 5, she was watching, and I started watching, and it really started from there.
The man behind us, Rog, is a 2-time world champion in a sport that, unlike football, doesn't award a trophy for 4th place. We welcome to the Panic Room Formula One's reigning title holder.
You may know
and
him from
an
his
Arsenal fan.
voiceover work in Cars 2.
Yep, Lewis Hamilton. Welcome to the Panic Room, Lewis.
Thank you. How you guys doing?
Oh, that is the
God.
first time, I think, in a long time that the words Arsenal and world champion have been used in the same sentence, Lewis.
That's true.
Yeah, for 4th place in
Unfortunately.
Arsenal, though, have been used quite a lot in the same sentence. So you started karting at the age of 8. You started winning shortly after. But
No,
you
I
played football.
I started winning 8.
You started winning at 8?
Yeah, my first race. I
Oh,
won.
my word. That's pretty amazing. Your first race, you won.
Yeah, but yeah, I did.
Too much.
was pretty
Okay.
good.
But you also played football back in your school days.
Did.
And you played with a famous English Premier League player.
I did. Yeah, I mean, football was the thing that you did when, it's so easy to do. You can play, obviously, it's like basketball or you can just play it around the corner. So I used to play it when I'd arrive at school when I was in a school football team, and I used to play with Ashley Young.
Ashley Young.
So,
Used to play.
so I used to go to school with Ashley Young, and we were in the same team at school.
I read that you were faster than he was, but that he was more skillful. A little weak, you said in one of your interviews.
Yes.
What do you remember of
Well,
him?
you know
This
what, he
young
was
Ashley.
at the time. He was very small. I was generally quite. I was one of the smaller players or smaller kids at school, and
The
he was even
Santi
smaller than me.
Yeah.
So he was at the time. He was. You just push him off the ball.
But
The big guys would just be able to push him up. But obviously, he's grown up. He's now a big, strapping lad. But
Were you better than him?
I
Or-
was I was fitter at the time. Because I was training a lot for my racing. I was very fit. I was crazy. I was always centre midfield, but I'd play the position of forward and defence. So I was just up and
Well,
down
do-
crazy.
we-
But
we
he was
might-
very
We
skillful.
got a feeling you're probably still, and we think you're
We
very
think you're
modest.
still better.
We think you're modest. We think you're still better than him.
This is him over the holiday period. Here's his throw-in. Look
Oh
at
my
that.
God!
That's shocking from Ashley Young there. Absolutely shocking performance.
He's
We think
standing
you
there
could have
like
done
someone
better.
pushed it out of his hands.
I know. It's though he didn't do it.
It's never me.
He didn't do that. Okay,
That's
you're
awesome.
you're an incredible winner. You won your first race, as you said, at the age of 8. 8 seasons into Formula One. You've won 33 Grand Prix. You've won one every season you've competed. You've won 2 world championships.
Glory oozes out of
You're
your
a
pores.
born winner, Lewis. And you end up supporting Arsenal. How did that happen?
You know what it was? When I was a kid, my sister bullied me into it.
You-
No, my sister's like 10 years older than me, and she was a gooner. And so when I was 5, she was watching, and I started watching, and it really started from there. I think
we
you
see
get...
you here at an Arsenal game with Theo Walcott,
Yeah.
walking out on the field.
You know what? This was my first time actually to
Go to the
actually
Emirates.
go to the Emirates. Yeah, it was
In
It
September.
was amazing. It was so much fun.
Theo Walcott does the tours now.
Yeah, it's
But I was
amazing.
I was so proud, because I've been watching him for so many years, been supporting for so many years, wearing the jersey.
Yeah.
So it was just cool to be there and be amongst the crowd who are so die-hard fans.
But
you
it's
know.
an emotional roller coaster being an Arsenal fan, particularly for a winner like you. We want to show you some peak Arsenal moments.
Arsenal
Arsenal. And have you tell us, what as a winner, what do you experience when you watch this?
So this is them scoring after 19 seconds.
Them being
Look at
Stoke.
this. Them being Stoke, yeah. So Stoke, give the ball away.
I've never seen them play
Bam.
so fast. This is amazing.
There we go. 19 seconds. Stoke score against them. That's a very Arsenal-y start. Peak Arsenal there.
Peak. I was
In
expecting
19
something different.
seconds. In 19 seconds, you can drive a mile.
That's pretty bad.
You can drive at 200 miles an hour. You can drive a mile. And there, Arsenal have conceded after 19 seconds.
I don't know what it is though, because we've got great players. We, are the manager. I mean, he's been. What I love is his longevity. He's been with the team for so long. He's so passionate about it. It's running through his. It's in his blood. That he's lives for the team. But for some reason they've had so many ups and downs, and then as you said, the last game all of a sudden they play so well.
Yeah, there you go. We've also noticed that Arsenal lose a lot from winning positions. This is very, very Arsenal-y. Here they are on the attack. They never look more likely to concede than when they're on the edge of the opponent's box. Here, United go down the other end. Oh, it's tough to watch. Wayne Rooney. What is the Formula One equivalent of that? Is it like when you're like 40 seconds ahead, a lap ahead,
and then the wheel falls off?
Yeah, and the wheel falls
the pit
off.
stop.
Has that ever happened to you?
Well, I don't
What's
think
the worst loss you've ever had from a winning position?
The wheel's never fallen off, but the gearbox breaks or something like that. But it's that's a mechanical failure. It is bad if you do a pit stop and the wheel falls off. So I've had that before.
You say they've got great players, a great team. What is wrong with them? We think we may have the answer.
Okay, well, what is the answer, Rog? You know, it's the tight jerseys. Look how tight these are. You don't wear overalls this tight in Formula One.
Nipples, areolae, lobules, milk
You know what he's saying to that guy? He's like, this ain't my top, man.
Yeah, I know. It's pretty tough. Oh, look, Flamini. No, with Jack Wilshere. Really, really tight jerseys.
Tighter than the Mercedes overall.
Yeah.
That is, definitely. Not David Coulthard, so.
Subscribe here for more Men in Blazers videos and courage.